Guys, welcome back to Strong Successful Male. So for today in the Ask SSM video series, got an email from a subscriber. This is actually one of my female subscribers, and she's writing in pretty much asking permission to completely destroy the wife of a friend of theirs who's been cheating on him for years. And let me tell you, this gal cannot stand her. And the words she uses to describe her and the language she uses is quite funny. I think she's actually Irish, and Irish folks tend to curse a lot. So I'm going to read this whole thing exactly as she wrote, not speaking in code. You're going to see what I'm talking about here. But essentially, this friend of theirs, he's been a friend of her and her husband for a while, and completely clueless. And this wife is a total, in her words, an SLUT. I'm going to speak in code until I actually read her story here. And yeah, she wants her to get what's coming. And I'll be going to go over here, guys, just to show you that, the time may come that you may have a situation in your life where somebody you know is being cheated on, but not just somebody you're acquainted with, somebody you're good friends with. And you're going to have the dilemma. You're going to have to debate and figure out whether you want to say something and not only, wreak havoc in their marriage, which even though havoc is being reaped anyway, but also impact your friendship. And some people may not want to know these things and all that. And also, I might add, really question, are you doing this to help them? Or are you doing this because you can't stand the other person? It's an important question to ask. So she says here, hello SSM. You can call me Emma, and my husband, you can call him Brad. We are huge fans, and I swear it was me reading some of the emails from dudes looking for help. Instead of slapping them, I'd backhand them. Just thought I'd put that out there. Okay, well, I smack. You can backhand when I read these stories. So me and my husband have a friend, let's call him Jim, whose wife has been cheating on him for years. And I swear to God, I'm about to backhand him and tell him to grow a pair. Well, maybe you should. Frankly, yeah. Just don't get, arrested for assault. This is why I smack guys, because they need it. And obviously he does too. Me and my husband could tell she was full of shit since day one, but even after 10 years, he's still blind to see how much of a slut she is. She says, Jesus Christ, my 12-year-old twin girls are disgusted just of being in the same room as her. They even say, Mom, Dad, there's no amount of bleach in the world to clean away the filth she brings into this house. Please make her leave. This is what your 12-year-olds are saying? I picture like the Sopranos family, all the fucking cursing going on here. My husband's 37, I'm 36, and have been together since high school, and he and my girls are everything to me. For 12-year-olds, they can already see red flags, which I don't know if I should be proud of or concerned with, but oh well. But back to our dipshit friend. We need advice on how to approach him further because we are about to give up on him. We aren't the type of people who give up on people, even when they're blind, but I also just want to fuck this bitch's shit. So for God's sake, help us please. Also, I apologize for all the swearing. I think you're Irish. You gotta be Irish, I'm telling you. Well, the biggest question is, are you doing this more to help your friend because you truly care, or you just want to destroy this gal because you can't stand her? I got no problem you can't standing her, but really look at the big picture. That's something really to think about here. I mean, just some people can have such disdain for someone, they get so fixated on that, they don't look at the big picture where everything else is going to mess up. But here's the reality. If this guy is truly your friend, and you truly care about him, and this is going on, and this is happening without him knowing about it, then absolutely, in my opinion, you should say something. This is a subject that comes up a lot, okay? Absolutely. But just like anything, no good deed goes unpunished, and so you have to be prepared for backlash. If you can do it, I advise getting proof, physical proof. Pictures, videos, social media posts, anything you can get your hands on to present to this guy. Because if you're just saying that, if he's obviously a weak-ass bitch, well, let's be honest here, because you said that, I believe something along those lines, wanting him to grow a pair and all, then he just won't be able to accept it, or not strong enough to stand up to her. Who the hell knows? So I would certainly advise evidence to help that out. If he is actually clueless, like she's cheating on him, but he actually doesn't know somehow, then he's going to be devastated. So again, be prepared for that and for the fallout. Another thing is that he may actually know. He could be one of these husbands that not just sees the signs, like the red flags, like her always on the phone, or her behaving in a certain manner, going out on the girls' nights and coming home late and smelling like some other dude's cologne. I mean, all the stereotypes. It may be beyond that. He may actually have confronted her in the past, but is just too weak to leave her. Too weak because he has a low self-esteem, thinks that he can't get anybody else. He can't be alone, so he'd rather be alone with her than nobody else. Has attachment issues, like he just can't, that's all he knows. Maybe they have kids and he doesn't want to wreck the family. I don't know. Super religious. In his mind, he can't get a divorce. So be aware, it could be a bunch of things like that. Or maybe he's a cuck. Think about it. It's possible. There's some dudes out there that get off on having their wives banged by other dudes. That's a possibility. And you may never know. But I'm sure if she's this way behind his back, she probably treats him like shit around you and drives you crazy. Now be prepared for the backlash. You may lose your friend. He may say it's none of your business, F you and all that, and he's no longer in the picture. Are you prepared to lose your friend? And also, she may lash out at you. Not only that, and you know what? Frankly, it sounds like you probably wouldn't care if she lashed out on you. I think you would actually welcome it, because it sounds like you would love to not just backhand him, you like to backhand her. I don't know. Maybe you're hoping for that. But be prepared for a lot of drama, because when it comes to relationships and love, well, not that there's love here, it can get pretty darn ugly. So I'd be prepared for that. And also, do these people have kids? Do these kids go to school with your kids? Or could they cause a problem for your kids? I mean, seriously, these are important questions to ask. But they shouldn't ever, none of this crap should ever get in the way of doing the right thing. But I want to make sure you're doing it for your friend because you care about him and don't want to see him hurt and take advantage of, as opposed to how much disdain you have for her. You know, and I can tell. Anybody that read your thing or heard your thing can tell you absolutely disdain for her. I mean, you said flat out you wanted to, you said you want to fuck this bitch's shit, Miss Ireland. So yes, I think you obviously want to take her down. But still, look at the big picture. Is it for him or to take her down? And at that point, then I say you say your piece. You provide evidence if you have it, which I recommend you do. And at that point, then you move on. Now, nothing may happen. He may never say anything to her at all. Or he may confront her. It's a big bunch of drama, and that's the end of it. But personally, I just, he's your friend, and I respect you. Obviously, you don't want to give up on people you care about. But if this is bringing turmoil or problems to your life, then you have to look at the big picture here. You know, if you try to help him and it turns into a big drama fest, and he's yelling and screaming and all that, then at that point, then also you may just no longer want to be friends with him. Because I want you guys to all have drama-free lives. And if you're trying to help somebody and they lose their mind and make out to be the bad guy, or there's just turmoil and problems after you tell this guy these things and provide the evidence, it's not worth it. Life's short. I'm sure you can find other friends there. So that's what I think. And it isn't. And by the way, this isn't just for her, guys. This is for any of you guys out there maybe in a situation like this, and you got a friend that's being cheated on, and either he knows this, but is too weak to do anything, or he doesn't know. Or it could be a friend that's a gal who her husband's cheating on her. But here's the other thing is, guys, is that if the dude knows that she's cheating and doesn't do anything about it, then that's on him. That's another thing. If he is aware of this and you need to point this out and he doesn't care, or he's just too weak to do anything, then there's nothing you can do. So I would think about the big picture, have a good plan of action, and then have backup plans in place and go with it. But at the end of the day, you may end up doing more damage than good. But remember, make sure you're doing this for the right reasons. Not just because you want to fuck this bitch's world up. You want to do it because you truly care about him. And then go from there, and whatever happens, happens in the story. So this goes for all you guys out there that may have a friend or friends in the situation, you know. But evaluate the situation and go from there. But life is short, gentlemen. And the 4% of my gentle ladies. You want to always evaluate things. And if it's that bad, or there's problems and turmoil with friendship, different friends you have, it's time to maybe back away, cut ties, and move on. That's just what I think. All right, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you've been in this situation, let this gal know in the comment section how you handled it. What happened? The pros and the cons. Because the more information you share, the more it can help. And also, guys, you got a good story to share, a personal story, definitely send it my way, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com. This could be a good personal story, something you've gone through, something you've overcome and come out on top. It could be a question you have for me about a situation, a scenario. And of course, if you find any good articles that I can cover every now and again, there's about the crazy shit in this world, that'd be good too. Or any wacko Reddit stories like I do on my other channels, They Did What, or Hit the Bricks, I take those too. The more stuff you guys send to me, preferably good stuff, the more videos I can do, and I can help dudes out and piss off a few feminists on the way with my show. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.